Hello and welcome to another episode of Ted's 10, the show in which I, a guy called Ted, give you my top 10 things of a thing. Yeah, it's simple, much like you hitting that like button on this video and also watching it till the end, if that's okay. In this episode, we are looking at the 10 best songs by blues rock titan Walter Trout. You could well say Walter was one of the main pioneers of the modern blues rock movement, and since nearly all white guys seem to play electric blues way too fast, for me he's one of them that actually owns playing very fast and makes it his thing, and for that I find it quite refreshing. As well as playing very speedily, his other signature technique is to use his little finger or pinky, as you Americans call it, to twist the tone knob while plucking, which creates like a weeping sound. So for these reasons, I think he's a very unique and creative guitarist. So here are my top 10 Walter Trout songs. At number 10 is Life in the Jungle. If you've watched these lists before, you will know that number 10 usually comes with a caveat, like I shouldn't really include it, and the caveat is this is a track from John Mayall's Bluesbreakers album, where Trout was in the band, but this is a song penned by Trout and has appeared on Walter Trout's live albums, so I think I can include it. Anyway, this song from 86 is just a monster of a modern blues song and shows what a great writer Trout is. He takes a classic blues riff, da 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 da, and kinda changes it around it, makes it his own, and the theme of the song. And lyrically, the song is about life in the suburbs, where I presume he grew up, and just how deadly it can be. The passion he puts into his playing and the lyrics is just incredible. This is young Walter showing off his talents, and no wonder Mayall picked him to be his band. What a song! Okay, at number 9 is She Takes More Than She gives. Now, hands up. Maybe I put this at number 9 to be next to number 10. But what the hell, it deserves to be on this list as it's brilliant. This is a track from his 2006 album featuring the great John Mayall. Now, I mentioned he's very good at writing honest and heartfelt original lyrics. He is, and he's also very good at writing like extreme blues cliches. So extreme, you have to dig it, and this track is definitely an example of the latter. In fact, it sounds like Trout just put together a standard blues lyric just for an excuse to record a track with Mayall, but who cares? It's brilliant. This is the kind of slow, brooding, sinister blues song, and both musicians that show up each other's talent. You've got Trout's emotive and frantic guitar work combined with some brilliant harp and piano playing by Mayall, and they both sing each verse. This song is just a beauty on the ear, and obviously it's written just to show off their playing, but when the playing is this wonderful, it's just all you need. Amazing stuff. Okay, at number 8 is Wet Sun. This track from a relatively recent album of his strikes me as an attempt to write a classic rock song, and boy, it's wonderful. It's got it all. Pounding sinister drums and a fantastic bluesy riff with these haunting lyrics about mortality. This got some play on online rock radio stations when it came out, and deservedly so. It is a belter of a tune. Okay, at number 7 is Love So Deep. I said Trout's lyrics are either deep and meaningful or total blues cliches to the point you have to admire such tenacity, and this superb blues rocker is shows dedication to the missing a lover theme to its extreme. When he sings lines like, "I've got a hole in my chest, baby, where my heart used to be," you've just got to laugh at how far he takes it. But musically, this is one of the best blues rock guitar workouts you'll ever hear, based around the classic John Hook-esque with famously popular roasted canned hits on the road again. It just pounds that riff to the max, and it's unashamedly brilliant. And of course, it's full of his frantic, in-your-face, relentless solos. This is Trout being Trout to the max, and boy, it's wonderful. Okay, at number 6 is Surrounded by Eden. Now, this kind of funky, soul track from the mid-90s shows a softer side to the Troutmeister, and it's just a joy to listen to. I assume it's a love song for a long-standing wife, and you can just hear the passion he puts into the lyrics and just how smitten he is. And being softer and funkier than most of his songs, it stands out within his extensive catalogue. This is a joyfully sweet tune. Okay, and number 5 is Got a Broken Heart. This is another great little tune that shows off Trout's songwriting and guitar skills. It's a great blues walker to a friend who's lost his woman and has therefore feels he lost everything. And this song seems to be Trout telling him that he has to get her back. So, pretty standard blues territory, but the passion he puts into these lyrics, it could be real. And musically, this could be a standard 6/8 mid-tempo blues rock song, but Trout adds a funky feel, kind of really owning the sound and making this track so unique. And also, there's a beauty of a live version on the live Trout album I've mentioned in other lists. Okay, at number 4 is Welcome to the Human Race. Right, I'm not gonna talk a lot about this song because it's one of the 2 songs I associate the most with having a disability and therefore have done an individual video about it, which I will try to put up there. But as you can imagine, this track is about dealing with what life throws at you, and I can't think of few songs more relatable. It's such a powerful tune. I love it. It just captures the essence of life and what it's like to deal with its ups and downs perfectly, and also musically, this is just Trout at his best. It's a 6/8 blues song, showing Trout absolutely going for it on guitar. Great riff, fantastic solos. This is perfect. Okay, at number 3 is Omaha. Trout's albums in the mid-2010s focused on his liver failure and the fact that he thought he was going to die and just had the chance of a transplant which just might cure him. Luckily he pulled through, but this track from 2016 is all about how he felt lying in a hospital bed waiting for more news. I can't think of a more pounding, sinister sounding blues rock song. The music itself really captures a sense of helplessness in the situation, while also being a fantastic song to listen to. Now, unfortunately, he thought he was dying when he wrote this, but as a song, it is again Trout at his absolute best. Okay, at number 2 is Reason I'm Gone. Now, talking of Sinister, if you want nasty, down and dirty blues, this song is the absolute epitome. From the mid-90s, this is Trout setting out to write a nasty blues song about coming home and finding his wife with another man, and boy, it sounds great. Yeah, you could say it's a vehicle for long guitar solos, especially as when he performs it live, it reaches over 10 minutes. But as that's what he does best, who cares? Knowing Trout's always been in a loving relationship with his wife, I doubt the song is real, but the passion he puts into it, he could almost be singing and playing from his heart. This is sinister and nasty guitar blues at its best, and also listen to the live versions with extensive guitar workouts where he even starts playing Beethoven. Okay, my number 1 Walter Trout song is Say Goodbye to the Blues. Now, not only is this my number 1 Walter Trout song. A poll in the Netherlands recently voted this the greatest blues song ever. I'm not sure I'd go quite that far, but it is the greatest Walter Trout song ever, which means it's pretty damn great. This is a tribute to Stevie Ray Vaughan, which Trout wrote in 1990, just after Stevie left us. Trout, being a religious man, thought Stevie was now in a better place. Now, obviously, I don't believe that, but if it means Trout can write such a brilliant tribute, I can live with that. This song is just a wonderful look at life and death, the meaning of both, and why some people are taken early. Trout put everything into this blues song, and also he clearly did with his guitar too. The solos in even the album version are second to none. This song is just so moving, so powerful, and the guitar playing is just to die for. This contains all the magic ingredients to the perfect Walter Trout song, and that's why I put it at #1. Okay, that's my top 10. Do we agree? Disagree? Why not tell me in the comments? And as always, all the songs are in the description with links to them on Spotify, so go there for them. Thank you.